Hi, this is Mrs. B. I thought I would get on here real quick and do a video because I'm several days behind. I believe it was day 36 or 7 the last time I recorded a video. Well, today is day 42. I've been really busy and just have not had a chance to get this taken care of, and probably when I did have a chance, I was just too tired. So here we are today, just going to try to wing this one. I don't have notes. I have a couple of little notes, but I don't have real notes. So everything's been good. As far as the food goes, I've not had any struggles with the 23-hour fasting. I haven't had any struggles with the food that I'm eating. I've kind of been eating mostly hamburger meat, eggs, and bacon. I had a couple of ribeyes here a while back, and I just decided I've got to learn to eat that fat, but I haven't. I can't do it yet. And that gristle, I know that is so good for you, but I just can't do it yet. So I went back to hamburger meat and bacon and eggs. And I've been doing good with that. In fact, I've been doing really good with it as far as being full. And I think I may have even gotten to the point where it doesn't take as much to fill me up. Like when I first started, they said to eat till you're comfortably stuffed and then eat a little bit more. Well, I'm way past that. I am way past that. I'm going to have to just cut it down. So anyway, I had gone back to eating later in the evening. Now, I only eat between 6 and 7 in the evening, and then we don't go to bed until sometimes 10. On a good day, it's 10. Sometimes it'll be midnight. But I don't understand why that wouldn't be a long enough time in between before I'd end up getting sick in the middle of the night. Get nauseous and kind of, So I had backed it down to like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. That just did not work with my schedule. So I went back to between 6 and 7. I've just been miserable. Every night has been the same thing. And last night was probably the worst. I thought the night before was, but then last night was worse than that. And finally, I could not go back to sleep, so I got up at 3 a.m. and stayed up. Then we had to go out of town to go to the doctor, and I was falling asleep in the car on the way home. We had several stops to make, and started doing recording in the car, but it was just too shaky. We have well, it doesn't matter. Our car's not the smoothest, nicest car, and it was kind of shaky. So I decided surely I would have time to do it here. But while we were there, my husband wanted to stop and eat at Arby's. He likes their roast beef sandwiches. So I thought, no, I don't want anything. Don't order me anything. And then I decided, okay, I do want to eat something. So I went and got me the same thing as a double, but without the bread, no sauces. And I asked them about what kind of cheeses they had, and she said they had a all natural cheddar cheese. So that's what I had them put on there. And I just ate that with salt and pepper on it. And at first I thought, that's not going to be enough to fill me up the way I've been eating. But it really did. I'm full. I'm hoping there's enough fat in it. I don't see how there could be, but enough fat in it to last me till the same time, noon tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna do it regardless, but it may be kind of rough. I don't know, but I'm hoping to see tonight if I don't have that same issue that I've been having that's keeping me up at night, as well as I still have the back pain, still have the hip pain, but they actually are upping a prescription for the nerve pain medicine, gabapentin, I think it is. They're upping that to help me to control that. So that's where we stand with the eating, and I'm still getting about the same amount of water. Somehow I'm going to have to up that. I keep saying I'm going to up it. I think I'm going to make it today because this is almost, it won't be long. It'll be empty, and then I'll fill it back up. And like I said, it's only, now it's 3:30 in the afternoon, so I'll have plenty of time to drink another one. And that'll be half a gallon, so that should be good for now. And I ordered me some glass bottles to drink out of, and my husband will give me a hard time over it because I'm kind of clumsy, and he's going to say, why black glass bottles? Well, I want to drink out of glass bottles. That's why. I don't want to be drinking out of plastic anymore. And I have glasses, but it's just handier if it's a bigger bottle, and it kind of keeps me on track. If I try to do it by the glass, I always forget, and I forget to write it down. Whatever you do to keep track of how many you've done, I've done really bad about keeping track with that. So I'm hoping those bottles will work. I know I showed you another big old container I bought here a while back. It was plastic too, but had this straw and all that. Well, I just could not. It just wasn't for me. It just didn't work. Okay. What was something else I was going to talk to you about? I found out for certain that the steroid shots I've been taking put a stop to any of my weight loss. Counteracted everything I've been doing. I had been on the 30-day carnivore challenge for 2 weeks when I took the first shot. The one for the spider bites, if you remember, if you've been watching. Well, I lost 10 pounds in that first 2 weeks. Well, at the end of the third week, or somewhere in that third week, I got that shot for the spider bites. Well, in there I lost 2 more pounds, and it had stopped, just completely stopped any weight loss. And I weighed again. I was going to wait until the full 90 days was over, but I just couldn't stand it, so I weighed again, and I still hadn't lost any more. Then a few days later, I weighed again, because that's me, and I had lost up to 15 pounds. So that was 3 more pounds, and I was, thinking, yay, this is good. And then I weighed again, and this is why you should not weigh all the time. I've gone back to only 12 pounds. Oh well. But I have to keep reminding myself, this is not just for weight loss. And I want the weight loss really bad, I do. But the health benefits far outweigh the weight loss benefit. Of course, there's a lot of health benefits associated with weight loss. So, anyway. So I found that out and kind of disappointed over that. And of course I went to the doctor, my 2-week follow-up today, and found out that, they want to maybe try another one. For one thing, insurance requires it before any kind of surgery. And so I'm going to go back in about a month, and we'll see how things are going then. They think I've got about as much improvement as I'm going to get from the injections, which is good as long as I'm around the house doing things. I'm fairly good for the most part. But if we go out, we go to the store, we go to Walmart, I can't go walking. No. I would get halfway down the block and I wouldn't be able to walk back. So, no, I'm not to that point. I cannot stand in one place for very long at all. So they don't really think it's going to improve, that it'll get me to this point, but no better. So they're going to we're gonna up the gabapentin. I'm only on 300 milligrams a day, not a day, 3 times a day, and they're gonna up it to 600. And for me to kind of experiment with it and see if it does help. If it doesn't, fine. If it does, fine. Whatever. But in the meantime, they're also going to have get me set up with a spine surgeon to have a talk with them, and be assessed for whether or not we want to do that surgery on my spine, which I can't even get in to see the specialist probably until June or July. So there's no rush on that for now. And my hair is driving me crazy, as always. I have several people, friends and family, who have had the surgery, and they're pleased with it. So I'm going to check with them again before I make any decisions. But I do know I don't like the idea of taking a steroid shot. I think she said you can take them up to 4 times a year. I'm not impressed with some of the side effects and stuff of a steroid shot. So, no. I'm not crazy over the idea of a surgery either. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear. But I just can't be held back. Not being able to walk around, not be able to ride my motorcycle, not be able to, just to live life normal. Now, I know there could come a time when that actually is the way it is. But for now, I'm going to try to do everything I can to keep that from happening. Okay, what else was I wanting to tell you? I told you about me getting nauseous. I want to tell you, I think I might have told you this in the last video, but I'm not sure. I find it interesting that, from what I understand, that Dr. Ken Berry, I was listening to a video of his, and I think the video was something about 7 causes of autoimmune disease or something. I'm not sure if that was the one or not, but he was talking about how, oh, I know, it was the blood pressure one. That's what it was. And he was talking about how the American Health Association, along with the pharmaceutical companies, have decided that 120/80, blood pressure lower than 120/80, is good. Anything over that you need to be on blood pressure medicine. Interesting. And the American Academy of Family Physicians, they agree with other associations that anything over 140/90, you should be on high blood pressure medicine. Now that means if there's nothing else wrong with you and all that kind of stuff, Well, I find it interesting because my blood pressure always run on normally. This is why they put me on blood pressure medicine, along with family history, of course. My blood pressure always ran 140/90. It didn't usually get higher than that, but normally it was 140/90. And so they put me on blood pressure medicine, and I've been on it for years and years and years. Another reason I am on it, which I may have told you in the last video, is out of 6 in my family, my parents and us 4 children, I am the only one who has not had heart problems. Now, my mother, my father, my oldest brother, and my sister have all passed away. And my one brother who is left has had bypass surgery, quadruple bypass surgery, and he's had several stents put in. So it's a very, very high risk in my family. No one ever knew to eat this way, though. So I'm just curious. What I'm curious about is that if eating the carnivore way, or even the keto way, or even the intermittent fasting way, if that alone makes that much difference in all these health problems, why are they lying to us? Is it money? Is it control? I don't think a lot of doctors, I think they're good. I'm not a very negative person when it comes to thinking, oh, everybody's bad and all that. No, I don't think that way. I think that a lot of people really do stuff to help people. It's what they honestly believe. It's what they're taught, so that's what they believe. But there's still this other out there. It sure makes you wonder, doesn't it? Then there's the other thing. I was watching a video of Dr. Berg. What is his name? No, it's Dr. Berg. And it was about fasting, intermittent fasting. It just amazes me, all the things that intermittent fasting alone, the things that it helps. I don't even want to mention them all because you never know what will happen with certain people watching the videos and making a decision. And I'm not a doctor. I am not making 100% medical claims. I'm saying, why can't we know what is going on? Why can't, if this is working for so many people, then why not do studies on it to see? If it's not working, if you think it's not working, prove it that it's not. I don't know. I know a lot of these research studies that are done are sponsored by some pharmaceuticals, and they're called biased. So I don't know. I'm not happy with a lot of the things I'm learning. I'm just not happy with a lot of things that I'm learning, and it makes me think about a lot of things. Anyway, so day 41, I'm going strong. I'm struggling with sleep from the pain from the other stuff and from this upset stomach, and my medications. So frustrated that my water pill and my blood pressure medicine and the steroids are counteracting the weight loss part of this carnivore challenge. But I'm going to stick with it regardless. I feel too good otherwise. And if the weight loss has to be put off a little while, it just has to be put off a little while. As long as I can get around and be healthy, I think that's more important. And I'm so happy for Auntie Elaine. I'm telling you, she was having a really, really, really good day. Gosh, I think it was yesterday or the day before when I talked to her. No pain at all. Oh, guys, she has been in so much pain for so long. I mean, yes, I have pain, but she has a lot more pain in a lot more places than I do. For one thing, she has, it's not psoriasis. Maybe that is what it is. Eczema? Eczema. I think it's eczema. But I mean, it's in her hair, her whole scalp. I'm just, that would drive me crazy. And her legs, I know it's on her legs too. And I've seen those, and it's really, really bad from time to time. So I'm very, very thankful that people are praying for her, and we believe that this is an answer to prayer. It's helped her so much. Go look at her health journey. She explains a lot of it. So, okay. Like I had said, I was going to kind of do on the ends of my videos. I am going to show you the Color Street nails that I have on today. Friday, this is Tuesday, and Friday is St. Patrick's Day. And I think I may have showed you this. I may not have, but these are my nails for St. Patrick's Day. Aren't they cute? They are cute, cute. Now, another thing, I'm looking for something. Where did I put it? Just a minute. It's probably behind my computer. Let me see if this is it. No, that's not it. It's under my computer. So I'm going to lift you up just a little. I had to make my computer the right height. That was the last thing I said. Well, I had paused my video somehow, and I just kept talking and did not see that I had it paused. So I am back. But I was just going to tell you that I am part of a subscription with the Color Street. There it is. Once a month I get this little box because I pay for it. But it's a better price than most. And it comes, the first thing you see when you get it is there is a little instruction book on how to put everything on. And you can go to a video online and see how to do it. And it has several different nail polishes in it. This particular one has these are overlays, and I don't know how can I get it to where y'all can see these. I just don't know how to get. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see the color, but it's real sparkly, and it's pink. This is clear in the middle. In fact, all that sparkle is on something clear, a clear polish, and it goes over your nails. In fact, I was wondering, none of my nails I have on today have that, so, but that's what that is. So there was that pink one, and there was also just the prettiest green one. It is so pretty. It's more of a, I think it's more of, it has mixture, but mostly teal in it. Oh my goodness, it's pretty. I'm not really a green person. I'm not, like oranges and greens, those are not my thing. But that was pretty. And then there is this sparkly, real sparkly, you can't see the sparkles, I bet you anything. But it's very sparkly, light pink. It is a real soft, like a, not quite a baby pink, but it is a very, very light pink. I don't know, there's a name for it. They call it Treasure Island. And then, and each one of these is enough for, with my short nails, I don't have any nails. With my short nails, it is like enough for doing both hands twice. If you had long fingernails, it's probably only once. This is another sparkly, but it is a white pearlescent, so you're not going to be able to see that one very good, but you can't see any of them very good. And then this one's kind of a different one, and I think it's just for some kind of a design. I want to look at that book, see what it's for, because this one is different for me. Let's look at it. It's hard for. Oh, I see. It's for the French tips, for the French tip of the nail, and it is. See it? It's pretty. I mean, it's different. Just think of that being at the end of your nail. You know where the white is for your French nails, and this is called She Sells Seashells. And then on top of that, you can add, if you want or not, these little bitty jewels. What are they called? They're appliques, what it says, but they look like little bitty jewels. It's just for nail art. You see that? Just like little jewels and pearls and stuff. It's really cute. I can see using that and it being a lot of fun. Now, another thing about these, I think, is if you don't like them, if you're part of that subscription group and you don't like what you get, you can always use them as stocking stuffers for your kids, your grandkids, your friends, co-workers, anything like that. That'd be kind of cool. But, so there's like 1, 2, 3, you could get like 4 or 5 sets out of this, easy. And then these cute little designs. And they all come with these little nail prep pads and a little fingernail file in all of them. And there's always a gift in this box, an extra gift. This one, this time, is I forget what they're called, but like kind of like a banana. It used to be called a banana clip for people with long hair and stuff. Well, they've given all kinds of things in the past. This is one of my favorite things that they gave as just a little freebie gift, and it's a nail file. I just think it's so pretty. I like to use it, yes, but it's pretty. I like pretty things. Isn't that pretty? And then it has this case. See, there's the file, and then I think you can use this side as a file too, but it's just pretty and handy. That'd be nice in your purse. It wouldn't scratch anything up. That'd be good. And then they've also given cuticle oil in the past. Cuticle oil. And there's that really nice I do have it. I didn't know where it was. That really nice clippers that I showed you last time, I think. Let me see, it's in my makeup bag. Some things I don't keep in a handy place, okay? See this little thing? This was one of those little freebies in that case. And it's a real nice nail clipper. And it also has a little bitty file in it. And then it is in its own little case. So once again, you could have it in your purse and it's not going to catch on anything or tear anything up. Okay, and every time, that's just the subscription box I was talking to you about. But like I've told you before, you can order any of the nails, and this is the way they come in this little sheet for you. And every single one of these has the little nail prep pad in it. Every one of these has that in it, and they all have a nail file in them. They're all different. They're lots of fun. They're inexpensive. It's easy to do, especially after you get used to doing it. The first time I felt like I couldn't do it and made my daughter do it for me, but I've learned to do it myself, and I think I get better all the time. And that's enough of that. I am going to put her link, Starla's Heavenly Nails, her Facebook page, in the description. And if 5 of you will join her Facebook group, not buy anything or anything, just tell her that you want to join and that I sent you, and then tell me that you joined, and I will put, if 5 of you do it, I will have a drawing of those 5 people. 1 in 5 is a good chance, and of those 5 people, I will send you a set of nails, or maybe 2, maybe 3. You never know. And then my daughter-in-law that sells jewelry. This is the earrings I'm wearing today that are, they're paparazzi. These are nice. They're not too heavy. They're not too light. They're made, I think they're made pretty nice for $5 earrings, you know. And these were, I think, $5. And then I also, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, this is Tuesday, and Friday's coming up, I have this green and black necklace on with my black shirt, and of course my color street nails that I've already polished and done for St. Patrick's Day. So once again, I will also put the jewelry is Blessed and Blinged Facebook page. I'll have a link in my description, and if 5 of you join that Facebook page, just tell her I sent you and tell me that you joined. Don't have to buy anything, nothing like that. No one's going to be sending you, no one's going to be calling you, nobody's going to be mailing you anything like that. It's all just for you to look at yourself. But anyway, 5 of you do, I'll have a drawing, and I am going to send some jewelry out to the winner of that drawing. All just for the fun, and to thank you for being part of my little channel here and watching these videos. So, thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow on day 42 of my 90-day Carnivore Challenge. Like, subscribe, and comment. Bye-bye. Share.